Uh-oh. All right, wait. I might be live again, right? All right, I think we're back live, but I think I'm going to get... I think a lot of these channels are stopped now, though. So, Richard, are you here? If King's here, maybe he'll know exactly what to do. Yeah, we're still here. Sorry about that. Let's just see. I don't know what channel are you guys in? What one is this one in? Because... Alright, it just reset it. It reset it. Kevin, I honestly love it. I really do. I really love it. I do. Yeah, appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, we will. But we're going to play our Nord Allens first, because I haven't played it yet, and I'd like to see it. Let's get Bryce some wins. Yeah, Anno, and that's what we were talking about on the extract mode. It's a frame rate problem. Right? Bye, Chris. Safe travels, my man. All right, so we're back. Yeah, well, you guys, it's going to have a secondary channel up now, a secondary page on YouTube. I do appreciate you coming back in. Sorry about that. You might have to reload the page if you were on one, but you guys will figure it out. God, it always happens. You get bigger viewership numbers, and then all of a sudden you have a power outage and all right, good. Oh, God, graphics are immensely better, dude. It's funny because before, when we were, like Anno said, if we were sitting here and the TV was on and we were watching a TV game over here, watching a game, or I was had both games on these TVs, and it was just watching the attract mode, it was like you were having a seizure. You don't have that anymore. The frame rates are correct now. So I got a feeling like a lot of the development is going more focused to not the old school crap. Not crap either. And the old school stuff. I'm not saying that the old school is crap. This game blows it out of the water, though. It really does. I really suggest you guys to not invest your money in finding a legacy. Work on, if you're looking to get a new machine, work on getting the machine to be a PGA. I don't know, man. I almost hope we lose to Green Bay, too, because I don't want them to be ahead of us in the draft. I really don't, and it's kind of looking that way right now. Like, they're going to be behind us. They're going to be right with us in the terms of bad. Okay, good. That's back up. Now we can put the football game back on. Okay, so Kevin, it is all here, and actually we'll take a, while we're waiting for people to come back in, I'll put that in there. We'll take a look at that right now. It is all the same one right now. Same motherboard, same graphics card. Obviously, as future stuff goes on, they're going to probably provide drivers for the everything else. It is, what is it? System test. Hardware test. Hardware, software. System info. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got the GeForce the 1650 standard. I didn't realize that it's got 8 gig of RAM in it now. That's a big step bot up. Before irons give more, the lower the trajectory, the less amount of backspin that you're going to get. It's that simple. So so the Zero Hybrid will probably be the least amount of backspin club. Now, the amount of backspin's the same. It's just that the forward bounce in your trajectories are moving forward. So that's what, yeah, we're going to have a lot less. Okay, so now before we got cut off there with the power going out, I was going to say, if you were having issues with the NFC, you've got to switch the port that the NFC is plugged into one of the USB 2.0s, and then reboot the machine a couple of times. Let it boot all the way up. It'll eventually will find the IT that it'll go, oh, we need to get the firmware updated for that, and then it will come on. That's really all the troubleshooting you can do with the NFC. Check the connections, reboot the machine. That's really it. But let's play some Nord Allen. Where's my gosh darn music now? Told you long ago. Oh, here, let's do it again. Phone. Down. Invite. Up. We're in. No, absolutely, Ryan. The value's already going down. And once this thing starts kicking out and we start getting it everywhere, I got a feeling that the people are going to be totally against those very fast. Where is Nord Allen? Oh, we got a bunch. Let's beat up. We're going to give him the first win. Oh, wow, Ryan. Yeah, I didn't even try. I wasn't even about that. Look, I get some good advantages for the things that I do with IT, and they take care of me very well. So I try to do the same for you guys when I get the chance. I mean, I tried to give away my machine forever. No one was taking it. So I had to figure out something. If you guys are still going in my tournament, the wife just sent all the invites out, she told me. So, and everything is on par. So when these get done, all the rest of them, we're going to move through these pretty quick. Probably won't finish until right after we get back from, I mean, it might be done in 2 weeks, but if we say, let's say 4 days an invite, there's still 4 rounds left. So we probably don't finish before Dallas, but right after we get back, it should finish. They want to fuck. Oh. I mean, could I have gotten 3,500 for mine? Absolutely. It was perfect. Had extra stuff on it. Was running an SSD. Had everything running. No, they are not producing legacy machines at all. That is the way of the world. They are gone. They are absolutely gone. I mean, to be quite frank, the legacy machines with the Titan boxes in it that were created in 21, let's say, they didn't even want to be doing that. They didn't want that one bit. They just couldn't make the PGAs. They still had to sell machines, so you had to do some stuff. Awesome, Kevin. I can't wait, brother. You're making love, so come and get me. I mean, it looks a ton better on stream, too, doesn't it? My cars, my jewels, look, homie, I came up and I ain't changed. All right, what do we got? 390 on this. Does this mean that this could be drivable? Let's look here. I don't think in this setup it is. It definitely feels sharper, and like I said, we can watch it on here now. And it's not like I'm having seizures or I've got Tourette's or anything like that. Come on, they know where we be. Oh. And it did take me a little bit of work to get the to go ahead and figure out which capture card, because Richard King sent me a bunch of capture cards when we started, and they're all unlabeled, so I had to figure out which one was in 4K. When I first got the machine, I wanted to go online right then, but I had a registration issue too, so I had to wait. Kelsey luckily took care of me the next morning. I could have forced it on it, but, you know, I had just driven a total of 16 hours in 2 days, going and dealing with my machine, going and picking up a new one, recording some videos. One of the things I did do while we were at IT, and I got to finish this tonight, if somebody honestly feels like looking through GoldenTeeTV, starting with the year of courses of Rattlesnake Ridge and on, recording down any of the courses and hold numbers with tiered greens, just so we don't miss them. Me and Dan were working on that while I was at IT after we recorded some unboxing videos. We actually worked on getting all of the tiered greens to play the same. So the things like that happened to Wengler and me and CJ in Nashville, where he can put up the slope and I couldn't. We fixed all of that. It's going to take a couple weeks for a patch to go out with it, but all the greens, you should not have a problem putting up them anymore, the tiered greens, and that does a lot for me, in my opinion, of putting. Tiered greens for me were always one of the worst things that were ever introduced. They looked terrible, and they played even worse. But if they're going to play right now, and it's just a way that some of them were flagged, like they weren't right. Well, so they're all going to play the same, Danny. What was going on before is I don't think some of the ones that they didn't feel were very big didn't have a flag on them to lower the friction on the green when putting up them. Caesar, I thought that too. Jamaica 18 is fixed. That was one of the first ones we touched. And I even messaged Andy Haas, and maybe we should tell Clint Grover that he now needs to give his first PGT win back because he won because Haas had a putt trickle down to the bottom tier while he was up by 2 and 3 putted it to get up and then had to take a 4th putt to make it. Oh, he got the Velcros. Only got $20 in my pocket. Wow, that's a big kick. That is a big one, yes. A hunting, looking for a come up. Yeah, but so Jamaica 18 was one. Yeah, I mean, you can basically putt through the tier then. I got a few putts that I can't show half the putts that I've made because we don't have the YouTube option on home editions. Or the PGA Clubhouse edition is what we are calling this now. Mammy. Alright, I'm going to do this. For a t-shirt. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, and Danny, the way I got some really interesting numbers to share eventually with putting. It's going to be totally useless because I know that the goal is to redesign putting in the near future. But it was driving me crazy, some of these putts that we were having. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The low T9 was still not short enough. Okay, that's not good. That's a bad shot. Weird that I'm playing this immensely... Wow, that's snapback, too. Yeah, so it's absolutely a feel thing, and you might be seeing me do a different kind of shot with no pullback, and it's a totally different shot altogether. In fact, I might have one here. I don't know. It's way too height differentiated. From that cliff shot down. But agreed, the stream looks definitely a ton better with the PGA machine. And honestly, the blue lights, guys, they're kind of worth it. They really are. Oh, okay, so somebody asked that earlier. The outfits. Okay, well, where you heard some people speculating, oh, it's because PGA doesn't want that their brand attached to it. Nope, not that at all. There are some things they did not want, like the weed and shit like that. But most of the other outfits that we didn't have move over were not really because of anything but manpower in recreating the outfits. So they decided to just use a whole new render on it. And so as we get more developed, they're going to come. Are they going to be free? I don't know. That's not, I don't really care. It's not in my purview to know that. I don't care about the aesthetics like the outfits and things like that. I'm really more focused on play. But you will have more outfits coming. In fact, I physically bought the club pass just to see what it's all about. So you'll see those things rolling through when we're on it. Now, here's the deal, though. Bobby, well... Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. Guys, the rollout wasn't great. They didn't have a lot of things ready that should have been. So I think as we see moving forward, we'll start accumulating more gear as there's a lot more of it. I'm not seeing club. Yeah, it doesn't show the club pass points showing up, but it is showing up. That was an issue they talked about in one of the patch updates before. I know that I'm getting all my gear and all that stuff too. So well, it's going this next Worlds coming up will be on the PGA. That's for certain. When is PGT going to get it? Private company? I don't know. That's going to be a touchy one, and I don't want to step on toes on that one. So we'll see whenever they get it. I can't wait, because I can't wait to go to a tournament and every machine be the same. Now, guys, I mean, the machines that they have now, we're running, some of them are 15 years old. So what's really going on there? Money in. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Ah, sweet. Ah. Yeah, see, I don't know what that one is. Trust me, they were trying to, and this isn't PGT not being a vendor. Look, they wanted the machines. IT couldn't fill the whole order. And there's no point in them getting 5 of them for the PGT. You can't bring in 5 PGAs and then the rest are the other ones. Then you have to take into account, like, okay, so we still count on some of the locations for machines. What if they don't have the machines yet? So that's a tough one. I don't envy Steve, Paige, and Russ on their decision making on that. They're going to do what's right for themselves and for everybody. But it's a big financial investment too, right? So, oh my, I gotta look at some of these first. That was way downhill. All right, another par 3. Do I want to backspin this? I do. I don't like this shot. I'll take it. That's all I wanted. I just gotta. That's gonna be a tough setup sometimes. I don't know what this course is kind of great. I think it looks great and it's awesome. We'll play a few of these. Then we want to take a look at a PGA course or two. And I think arrows will be a fun one. I've been wanting to do it for a while. So arrows and shushing on the PGAs are very important. Oh. Train. Gravy train. Oh, come on. That is such a cool freaking hole, guys. If we're going just by looks, this is the best looking course ever made. And I don't think we're going to... You probably didn't get that feel if you were playing it on Legacy. Okay, Nick, it's not what you're doing wrong. Let's see if I've got this thing still up here. Where is it? We're just going to show you. Here we go. All right, look at this. This is the actual trackball laid in there like you're using it, right? You notice something here. It is not... Oh, yeah, me too, Kevin. It's not symmetrical, right? So you have a different feel going left than you do going right. Now, you're going to have to adjust, and it's funny because I always laughed at people for saying, oh, I put my left eights with a palm and I put my right eights with my thumbs. There's some validity to that. There really is. And I think it's stupid, but there is validity to it. It isn't ever going to change, so you're going to have to figure out where that putting stroke is for yourself. Now, the other part is with a left, with a right 7 or 9, I'm basically throwing that all the way out, right? It's almost all the way out. It's perfect for it. But if we look at the putting speeds, it's a waveform, right? And it goes there. So it's not linear. It's not like this. It's like this, right? So from different distances, you can putt it from, and these are just made up, and I've got the numbers here if you want to see it. And it takes it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work doing this one because there's some trig involved to figure this out. All right, let's go share. Copy. All right, good. I gotta reload something here. Give me 1 second. Right back to where we started from. All right, there you go. All right, take a look there, right? This kind of will make... all of you can take a look. You might not understand, but there's a new metric that I'm coming up with here, and it's called a putt power percentage. And basically that number, the putt power percentage, is how far you can physically hit the ball at a certain distance, right? So it would be like saying, if you can putt at 100 feet, that ball will go 110 feet at max, right? So my putt power percentage is 110. But what you're going to see is that it goes up and down all throughout the whole range of putts. It's a waveform. It's not like a linear thing. It doesn't tell you from this, with this power, you can go this far. It doesn't plot like that. So it's something you're going to have to know or just tolerate the negatives of it. Now, you may be asking, well, how did you come up? Oh, I thought I high-teed that, guys. Whoops. Whoopsie. You should call me on your cell phone. Late night when your knees high. All right, so I fucked up the one hole, but otherwise, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult. Yeah, you do. You kind of do. You can mitigate a lot of it by just playing them all the same way. Oh, look at that bad boys, right? Yeah, but so that data tells... So when I first started getting the data, right? Bobby, I'd love to. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I suck with it. You should be a no pullback putter, though, based on all data. There is no benefit to pulling the ball back on a putt. It slows you. The only thing it can do is slow you down. I know, fucking jorts, dude. That's fantastic. Let's play another one of these, and then we'll go and we'll take a look at some of the PGA courses. Oh yeah. Done. It's sick, guys. We'll have to get the camera down on that for one, but I'll wait. We'll get... I might have to add another camera or two now, because I actually like with the headshot being up more of my head and my shirt, of course. I don't think that seeing the down part of the trackball really helps you guys there. I really don't. I don't think it does. Someone else. All right, we gave the kid one. Let's take this one down. Oh, this pineapple flavor is delicious. 482. Can we get it up close enough for a chush? I hit it. Let's say I hit it 410. I still got a 70-yard chush. We have no green to work with. I don't know what the slopes are. No, the trackball view is going to stay, right? That's going to stay. Now, but see, the problem with this is when we first started testing, you can't tell the total distance a ball can go. Hi, Alex, buddy. How you doing, bud? Alex and I have been having some great times playing here. I love when Alex comes to town. Because my locals in Cedar Rapids don't like me, so they don't want to come around. Alex got to get molested by a supremely cute drunk girl when we were playing last time. It cost him $11 in 1 through 5 to me, but I think it was worth it. You normally pay double for that kind of action. You know, Caesar, I haven't looked at, honestly, I don't even know what the PGA courses are right now. I knew the first ones just because I knew that ahead of time and I thought it was cool. I think that most of your players really, most of the guys that play the game, the PGA courses really aren't much. She was. And she was so cute. Like, she was hilarious. She wasn't like the annoying, she wasn't like one of us at a tournament drunk, but she was that drunk. But she wasn't annoying like we are. She was actually just cute and funny. It was funny. It was a good time. We had good times. It made me want to drink, and I haven't been doing that much. Yeah, that says it drivable again, so we're just knocking it up. Yeah. And guys, I do hope, I know I made a post talking about like my review of it. I hope you guys don't think that I'm just licking the balls of IT. Look, dude, if they're doing something right, I'm going to say it. If they're doing something wrong, the first thing I'm going to do is tell Adam and Kevin about it right away. If there's something that I deem that's wrong, I think I've earned that. But just know, I'm not hiding. I'm not going to hide shit. I'm not going to give you guys something falsified just because they take care of me. I want you guys to get to experience the game the way that I did. I got to meet 99% of these people very, very, very much in person. Fuck, I mean, 150 of you guys were at my wedding. I know I'll get shit on from some people who didn't get invited by an oversight on my part. Oh well, fuck them. Jason, you can suck my balls. I don't want to hear it anymore. Ah, there's Dave. But, Dave, I think my comment back to you was totally apropos. I will call them. I will tell them when their shit stinks. And I will give them a way to fix the stinky shit. So I'm like Lysol for them, dude. Spider! Got him. Oh, we can't get that on my trackball. Fuck yeah. Save Dan Meyer. That's good. That isn't the best switch of initials. J Stew's best. That was the best nipple. That was the best switch of initials I've ever seen. I still crack up whenever I hear about that guy. I loved him. He's such a nice guy. I mean, his name was J Stew. So just think of, I mean, it was bad. It's bad. It was offensive as hell, but hilarious, right? No, I know, Dave, but I can see some people having that opinion, and I would probably have that opinion about somebody that but I'm not getting special favors yet. I haven't gotten to talk to him or heard much from him. I'll see an occasional post from him on Facebook. He looks to be doing well, but that is also the highlight reel. Game, I'ma spit the truth. I won't stop till I put him in the birthday suit. So give me the rhythm melody off to the close and bend over to the front. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, oh, yeah, I definitely get, I mean, look, I'm not going to say, if you guys want to know, did I have to pay full price for the machine? No, I got a great deal on it. Now, did I also spend probably a month of my life during update season supporting everything? Yes, I did. So, there is, it wasn't free because of how much time I put into it. So, we'll leave it at that. Oh, thank you, sir. Your spelling isn't, and your punctuation isn't, but I get it. How's the new gig treating you, Dave? But, yeah, I'm not gonna, I mean, so, I don't feel bad one bit about it at all. Not one bit, not at all. Do I think I've earned it? Yes, fuck yes, I've earned to be treated well by them. If they didn't treat me well, then they would have a very negative person on the side. Adam and Kevin know that. Oh, that shirt, though. Yeah, it's an oldie but goodie. I had to pull out an old one. It's got stains on it and shit now. I mean, like, I got e-cigarette, e-juice stains on it from where I fell asleep and one of them leaked all over me. It's good. Ah! Oh, that's good, yes. Oh, that's fantastic. I'd love to hear. Yeah, my new job is a full-time student starting here in January. So until then, I got nothing. Ooh. Ooh. Now, here's the other thing, too. The deck opens from the front, right? So when I go here, you'll see it. And guys, it's just so much cleaner inside. There is one issue that I had. Changing a trackball on the new machine fucking sucks. It really does. It has this drip tray. So there is a drip tray installed, right? And it basically stops anything from dripping down onto the computer. But it can't anyway, so I took the drip tray off because it made changing a trackball damn near impossible. I will say this with the new trackball. No, not at all. Nope, not at all. It's good. And I took out... Now, if you look at a commercial machine, there's a latch that's on there and a lock, right? Well, due to some UL restrictions, they couldn't do that. They couldn't have the machine internals accessible, right? Yeah, you don't need the tray. It does nothing. It looks cool. The first iteration I saw of them seemed to be a lot better. Like, they funneled everything out. Oh, well, that drip tray doesn't need to be there. There's also no platform to set stuff on. And so I'm now taking the ground leads off of a trackball when changing the trackball. When before I just took them off right away. Hold it. I just don't know how you guys haven't started really playing the new ones yet. I get the price on it being $5. That's silly to me, right? It's silly to me to have a $5 game next to a $3 game. And those are the kind of things that we said right away, like, not a good idea. They didn't listen. Oh, well. I mean, I will be making fun of Adam Kramer until the day I die with what he did with this button configuration. There's no way that it's good. I don't like the buttons, still don't. Is it a game breaker? No, it's not a game changer. It doesn't make me hate the machine. It's just not... why would I want to have to get used to something when I'm playing both platforms for the next few years? That just doesn't make sense to me. Like... God, that hole's a lot easier than it looks. What the fuck? Washington is winning. My God, I've been talking to you guys about Golden Tee. I left that short. Nope. Oh wow. I left it long. Wow, no, that was short by about an inch. All right, let's get a view of this. It's pretty far downhill. I don't think we need to do much of anything here. Well, I hate to say it, and I'm not just one to just jump on who 9-0. Dude, they are hands down the best team in the league. It's not even close. They are one of the best 3 defenses in the NFL right now. Their offense is the best offense in the NFL, and crazy. Yeah, so, yeah, I can agree with that. They might be more aesthetically pleasing. No, I don't know. Plus, they're jammed up too close. Look, it's a minor inconvenience to say. Hole 16 is the same as Petra 17. We'll have to see it. I don't know. It might be. She's a beast. I call her Karma. We'll have to see. This is only the 3rd game I played. I played one of the Freaky Friday, shot a 2-better, walked the hell away. Let's see. Okay, I don't like that it's pointing me the wrong direction. That's kind of goofy. We got to get that flag fixed. No, it's not the same season. Totally different. What are you on, sir? We could, honestly. I'm not going to say we haven't discussed having the word-of-mouth line of programs in there. Oh! I thought he said 7. Oh, 16 is not the same. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. So far, this is probably my favorite course that they've ever made. This is really cool. It just looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. It really does. I can't argue with that. Now, is it easy? It might be a little easy, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah, I did. Yeah, boring, but it looks great. I keep hearing the boring commentary, and, well, make it harder for yourself. Play stouts. I mean, don't play stouts. Petra 17 is a high. You wonder. I don't know how they're picking these tee boxes, but let's take a look at these PGA courses now. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Everything is so much smoother. No, you can know it. All right, we're gonna go online. Let's go with golf, and let's go with a contest. I don't even remember. All right, where are the PGA? So that's the first years. So it's these ones, right? Louisiana's out already, sir. But let's go through. I haven't played any of these. Let's just do it. We're going to put on arrows like someone suggested. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had my phone. My screen was off. There we go. Okay, good. Well, because all of these par 4s are just out of reach of driving, and you're going to see what arrows can do. Let's see if I have a build-a-ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have not followed them at all. Let's go select balls. Do I have a build-a-bag with my arrows? I do not. Oh, they didn't move them over. Shit. Alright, we're going to have to do that. I got to do a build-a-ball with arrows, right? So we're going to quit. And then once we get this set up... Alright, let's go here. Equipment. Balls. Add a ball. Baseball. Okay, there's Titans. Where are arrows? Arrow. Drive effect. Alright, buy 12 balls, right? Cancel, turn everything on. We're getting there. We got it. It's up and running. Yeah, Mike, I agree with that. I was looking for something like that. I think we can do it. Hey, we moved that thing down and dropped it off in Kansas City. Or it actually went to Wichita. All right, let me get back. Let's go here. Enter pin. Oops, okay. Back, balls. Purchase. Yeah, let's just get a few dozen. Mike, there's 2 screws in the front of it. Right here. Right under the rubber pad. Okay, purchase. We're going to set that one back as default. Okay, good. All right, good. Now we can start. Yeah, so I had a long bit of driving aim. I drove down to Kansas City, met someone from Wichita there, dropped it off, came back. I had to go to Des Moines the next day, came back, went to Chicago the next day, came back. So I've had a bit of driving. Yeah, it's the same thing. But guys, if you don't know, I was talking about this ahead of before, but with the UL now, they couldn't use just. I don't know what that means, Jason. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But they had to get rid of the latch for UL for the home product of it, since it's not a commercial machine. So there's screws now. They have to be there. All right. Whoop. No, we don't. Wait, do we want contest or we want 18 holes? We want contest. There we go. So we'll start at Scottsdale. Yeah, they look like they're all there. Oh, so much better, guys. That's so great. Okay, for me, Bobby, okay, so this is when I'm building a bag, it's like this. One, I'm going to choose an 8.5 or a 9.5 based on the course, okay? If I think I might need both, then that's a decision. I'm going to have the 10.5 22-degree loft every time on all of my bags. Now, that might, there's one or two courses where I drop the 10.5, but it's going to be the staple for all bags that I create from here. My club that I chip with, my preferred chipping club is the 5-iron in my bag. Then I want one of the 7, the 8, or the 9 wood. Mine's the go-to is the 9 wood. And then after that, it's really filling in the gaps. That's the only ones I need. A G-wedge or G-wedge or sand wedge. Most of the time it's a G-wedge. Because the 23 would match up with the 3 wood more, I wanted to have the variance between it, and the 22-degree one's the one that's been there longer, so it's just the first one that I ever used. I want to say it was 2018 where the 23-degree one came out, so we had already used it. We already had it. Okay, we got to build a bag too. Here we go. All right, these are arrows. Let's go, and let's just go play random tees. I don't know what the release schedule is for these, so I'm not quite sure. Now, I bet my 180s are not great on a brand new trackball. Yep, look at that. I did not even come close to getting the boost on that. Or did I? No, that wasn't good at all. And now, I didn't realize there were left ones on hole 1. That's kind of goofy. No. And then the 22-degree gives me a little variance between the 3 wood more. I believe the 3 wood's 23 degrees, if I'm remembering correct. So, technically, the 10.5 at 23 degrees would be the same club almost, even though it's not the same. It'd be very similar. Let's see if we can start getting my arrow lines right. Nope, off on that one too. But that's just it being a new trackball, which is also part of the reason I stopped using these at tournaments. Because of just that, I wasn't able to keep my line perfect like I can at home. It certainly looks it. I'm certainly looking like we have all the courses. I'm seeing if I have that picture here. I do here. I don't have any old trackballs, and plus I wanted just to get the feel like everyone else did. That's pretty close to a 180. Yeah, that's real close. That carried 365 with no IT. So we're close now. We're getting there. Call me when you want. Call me when I need. Yeah, see, I don't feel like I could have controlled that much before. Oh, Alex, I'm telling you right now that this is another silly thing. There's a couple things like, and here's some of the negatives. The packaging, they fixed it now. The one I got had much better packaging than what some people were getting, but that was bad. Some parts weren't plugged in. Yeah, no, I doubt it. I doubt it. They probably won't even know who you're talking about. I'm playing the win now, too, so... All right, 474. Let's just see how far we're getting it. Yeah, see, I'm missing it a little bit, but I still got a pretty good one on it. But these aren't that bad. I don't understand why people hate these courses. Like, it's, yeah, the greens suck. The 1 degree on everything is goofy. All right, 435. If I catch a 180, I should be able to get this there. It's going to be close. And I hadn't done that yet, but that's what I'm going to do a lot. Nope, I pull in every... I think I need a real shot. 1 tot, 2 tot, 3 tot, 4 tot. Jason, because look at the world that we're living in. Look at the world that we're living in. To be quite frank, they could have upped the price a lot more with the extra costs that went into associated getting the parts lately. You can't really say that. I feel like the price is fair based off of what we saw in the world with inflation. Hey, Joshy, how you doing, bud? I mean, but look, I'm not here to talk about the business decisions behind everything with it. That's not my purview. But I can tell you this, that I know a lot of my things went up a lot more than 20% or 10% or whatever you did. Also remember that... Oh, Chris, it absolutely was. I remember when... Yeah. And remember, too, the commercial machines on the Legacy Edition were still retailed at $69.99 when they were out. So... I don't think the price is really unfair. Does it suck that it's more? Was it their play? Was it their play to up the price? No, they wanted the price to be $4,000. They can't do it, though. They just can't do it. Now, I disagree. Okay, so let's assume my machine costs $0. Do you know that they still, within 6 months, the number of invites that I played made it? It made them more money back. I mean, to be quite frank, they should be giving out machines like candy to people. It was one of the things I told Don before he retired. Like, we need to get a younger audience. How do we do that? They can't be in the bars. Okay, so what do? We give them home machines. I said, hey, when the Xbox and PS5 come out, you should sell home editions at that same price. How many dads would have bought machines at that price, at $500 to $1,000? Don says to me, well, we can't take that kind of loss. And I was like, no, you don't. It's not a loss. Because then you have your subscription model. You add the subscription model into it. You're making a ton of money off of it. And you're introducing more players to the game. Do you think PlayStations cost only $500 for them to make? No. They cost way more. They are taking a loss on the machines themselves. Because they have the residual income coming from their subscriptions. From my PlayStation account, for all this goofy shit. The fact that I might go and smoke some weed. I might go upstairs and smoke some weed, play PlayStation, and buy a whole bunch of shit. No, it's not very hard, Dan, but it's the best looking course I've ever seen. It's better than Champ, let's say, to me. It's a really good course, honestly. I liked it. I just played it for my second time tonight. Yeah, see, I'm not catching the 180 clean. But on this one, that's all I want right here. LS 4.5. Brother Clue class tips if I want some mass. Blunts and broads, chicks and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars. Condo pay for. Yeah, I know, but that's the point, guys. It would have been a huge play. And what you're thinking is you're losing money. No, IT makes 35 cents a game played on most modes on your legacy cabinets or on commercials. They make, every time I swipe in on this game, they are making at least 50 cents a game off of me. They're doing it. They are, I mean, so Why wouldn't you want more of them out there? Look, I got no doubt that the whole thing is going to change, right? Yeah, I started smoking a bit with my neck surgery, and I lost a whole bunch of weight while doing it. I also feel a ton better. My sleep is incredible lately. Rather that than opioids all the time for my pains, and I tell you what, it fucking works. It really does, and not legal. I mean, not having it legal everywhere is absolutely asinine. It really is. I have to drive. I've got to drive an hour and a half to cross the border just so I can not feel like a sore piece of shit all the time. And that's fine, though. Whatever. Cool. You're not... Now that tax dollars are going to another state rather than staying in-house. Real genius, guys. Real smart. Okay, that's better. If I'm catching a 380 carry distance on a straight shot, that's what the point of arrows is. Now, you guys all say, well, the half wind is such a big deal. Guess what? Yeah, it's a 7 wind. Now I just aim left once, push it back a little right. Oh, shoot, I pretended I forgot. I didn't half the distance. But you can aim straight, thumb shot straight, everything, even with playing a full wind ball. It's just a matter of where you're aiming to start. That's it. Oh, let's high tee and see where this thing goes. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to get better 180s. That's good. But I'm not as consistent with them yet. Now, now I can understand this. This is pretty plain. Well, okay. Now, one of the machines I was baiting on at IT, it was a legacy box with all PGA, and yeah, I believe that they did put the drivers in for the card reader. Shit! Damn it! All right, that's okay. I thought I could win both leagues, but Devonta just got it. Brian, that one's up in the air. So this I do know for a fact, so I'll break it down. So with the license, they have the license to any of the TPC courses, right? They are allowed to negotiate with any other course to get the rights to use them. So Masters probably not happening because they take a big chunk of money to be used on like the EA Sports games and things. But trust when I say you might see courses like St. Andrews someday. Even though it's not included in the deal with what they did with when they signed the contract with PGA, like, look, they got all the topography data, all coordinate data for all of the courses that are TPC. They don't have things like the Masters, but they have the right to work on getting that from them. So could it happen? Yes. Is it a gimme? No, it's not a gimme yet. Hi, Mike. I did get a new toy. Oh, Lord. And we're playing the PGA courses right now. That's good. Now, I needed no touchdowns to Devonta Smith, and also can't really have many to A.J. Brown, but I think I'm okay with that one right now. He goes home and... Okay, so Nick, now this is another thing too, right? They can't take liberties to the greens and change them at their whim, right? Part of the contract with them is they have to use them the way they're intended, right? The problem is the topography data that IT has based on the greens. Oh, they don't need to be on the course at all, Brian. It's all drones done now, right? Okay, but so, and it's one of the painful things, like when I'm talking to Jim Z about the putting, they can't, with the way that GoldenTee's putting design, they can't do the topography data that they have from the PGA. So they had to go with a very dumbed down version of it. Is that going to be changed in the future? It will. It will be redone so that we can have these greens be more realistic. When? I don't know. Nor do they. So, like, when I'm going through Jim about the putting and all the problems, that's why I'm saying the data that I've gathered right now is going to be very useless in the near future. Plus, it's going to be useless in the fact that there's not going to be any changes made on based off of what I said and the data that I've collected. Because it's honest, and I get it. I wouldn't either. If I know I'm going to change something in the near future, like, I'm not going to fix what's there right now when it's the same as it's always been. Shot success is my only motherfucking option. Okay, so we got. Let's watch this season rank. I need some new shoes, guys. All right, so let's go back. Let's take a look at the event again and kind of dive into it a little. I know it's old courses. Either that or we can play Nord Ellen one more time and see what we get as a setup wise. Okay, we're going to go online. We're going to go invite. I don't know when it comes to worldwide. No, but anything that says TPC on it is in their bucket of courses they could use right now without having to ask any more permission for anything. So they're there. Stuff like St. Andrews, like, they gotta get it. Yeah, that's true, Nick. I agree. It is what it is right now. Trust me, it was a pain point. When I'm talking to the developers, I believe it's 2 5-year contracts, and it vets to a 10-year right after the first 5 years, unless there was an egregious break of the first contract kind of thing. So we got it for 10 years at least, is really what we got. Fuck yeah, guys. 69xxx.fun. Go ahead, check it out. Go get some free girls. They're vert girls, dude, meaning that they like to use skateboards. They like to do the vert ramps. That's it. Maybe they're skiers. I don't know. 8 plus 8. It's late. G4, that's an idea of an update. I trust me, guys, when I say I don't follow real golf as much as I probably could. Oh, they aren't. Oh, that's too bad. Hi, Mr. Wooten. How you doing, buddy? Hey, a question, James. You do it too. I just ran into something that I haven't had to do, right? They did. I haven't had to do it before because it never gets to that. But I have a person I was just helping with a power issue, and it's the fuses on the front of the actual outside of the legacy box that is the problem. Now I don't have a legacy anymore. Does anybody happen to know what the fuses they need for that is? I wouldn't know. I've never had to do it, so I never thought about even looking at it before. Which is only really because it's by my side. But I haven't messed with it yet, but I'm sure I can get somebody. I'm sure somebody knows. I know Brad Lutz would know. Damn, it's a perfect time. Ryan, I'm always. I need you guys. Otherwise, I get bored. I like typically will only play GoldenTeeTV when I'm streaming or the wife's down here, so I have somebody to talk to. Whether or not I'm actually getting anything out of it. Yeah, I gave him the manual. I told him to look through there. I just didn't know offhand. I was just hoping somebody knew offhand. That's awesome, Bobby. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Well, let's just go. It's the only way I was ever getting... Oh, my God, dude. Ah, get a D. It's the only way... Did he get hurt? Did Brown get hurt? We're supposed to get a bunch tonight. We're supposed to get 1 to 6 from what Jill was telling me. And then I told her, you might be getting 1 to 6. And she's like, no, I might be getting 1 to 3. And I was like, God damn it. That's my wife for you. Always know how to make me feel really good about myself. Lonely, all my planet bitches only. I've had a couple of good ones here lately. I know, guys, right? I mean, Dave, you've met her. She's such a bitch. I mean, anybody that's met my wife just thinks she's a horrible human. Oh, guys, aim. Once I get past the buttons, and you guys can see I'm not missing the buttons much. So, and this is I mean, I played a few games right when I got it. I more dialed in the stream last night rather than playing. So, just the buttons are the only negative to me. And honestly, I think the touchpad should be up more, but they did do some things to it since I was. Yeah, she's great. I mean, don't. What? No, everybody does. It was a joke. She does. It's amazing. I was actually just having this conversation with her last night, and again, I was telling her, do you realize every day I wake up and think I have to leave you today? And she's like, what? And I go, yeah, you have really bad choice in men. And I don't know if I can stay married to that for the rest of my life. She gets what I'm saying, but doesn't like it. Yeah, no, guys, when I make jokes like that, it's because she's probably the greatest thing. Well, I mean, it's not even a probably. She's absolutely the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. Jason, you just always put her in positions where you were about to get close, and quite frankly, Jason, there's still, I mean, you have some work to do to make my wife think that she would ever really want to develop a relationship with you. And I'm not being a dick or anything like that, but your whole tirade before, it really put her off and doesn't like having those kind of people in her life. So it's going to take some groundbreaking, dude. I did, right, Keith? I mean, come on, man. I did. We did. You didn't do too bad with Mary yourself, dude. Ah, easy. Caesar, I think that was you talking to Jill. I was nowhere in that equation. Look at that. I'm getting 3 and 5 T's. Like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose. You're left in the dark. But I really don't have any. I still don't know. I really don't have any hesitations having. I mean, we had a time frame in there, right? Oh God, I gotta say, I can be a really funny drunk person. I can also be over the line, which I think we all can. So it's good. No, what I would have loved, what I'd like to have seen is this touchscreen up here in the corner more. And then, I mean, that's not in the way of anything, right? And we have a surfboard here. I can literally surf on top of my deck now. And I might have to see it. No, that's good. That's good. Even after the Facebook post wishing happy birthday, crazy. I know. And really, I mean, it's really hard to do to make my wife really have an issue with you. So, oh shit, I thought this was up high. I was looking above the snow ridge up there. Okay. Okay, good. She was probably embarrassed, but I don't care, Brenna. You're good. Ooh. Yeah, we are, and I've already reported those. I'm sure that we'll get those fixed in a patch coming up. With all it takes is a flag change, not a flag. When I'm saying flag, not the pin, but a flag in their programming on where it part. Oh, I trust she is. In my arm, and I'm holding Sean down, and I wear the best weed because I got it going on. Okay, 13. See, I don't have 13 with a win in your face in stouts. This feels like as long as it gets from this season's tee boxes, so we're fine. Now, I'm not even going to high tee this one. Let's see if I can get it there. It kind of reminds me of a Castleshire hole, but if you're not looking at this and realizing how much better the game looks, and that we're judging on the old platform, it's something I did. If you go over 140, but I'm flabbergasted. Even looking down at my stream view, I'm flabbergasted at how much better than it looks. This is the new course that came out today, Aim. Yes. And I'm more than drunk down and I got all this weed because I got it going on. And that's one of the biggest things. It's so much smoother. Everything's snappier. There's just not... As much as I understand how the machines work, you guys know how tiring it was getting dealing with issues on them. Not necessarily mine, but helping out everybody's with theirs. All right, we're going to try something fun here. I don't really care about the invite. You think I could just run this right down that rock, down the ice? Okay, I missed it. 20 bounce, hit it. Okay, I'm totally dumb. I'm totally fucked. Okay, it's dirt, not rock, too. This is bad. This won't get up. I'm kind of screwed. Guys, I can't YouTube that shit. I can't YouTube it. Oh God, that sucks. All right, we're gonna have to clip that bitch. Oh come on, that's better than nice. That was ridiculous. You can't YouTube it because it was under 80. Yeah, well, I honestly, it's something I said to him. I go, guys, you already have the code in place to sell YouTubes, right? Now, before the problem was they had no way to make you pay for it on the home edition. That's why they didn't include it right away, right? So, but now it's there, so it's free money for IT. I mean, literally, you can pay Kevin Lindsay's salary with just YouTube shots. Honestly, they could hire me if I said, hey, let me have all the send the money to YouTube shots. That is my job, and I will work for you. I don't know what it is right now, but I'm guessing that there's a couple hundred a day. My hope. If you add home edition to it, now you add another 100 more a day. I'll take it. I'll take 150 a day to work for them. I mean, I'm not going to work really hard. But I would still do some work for it. So trust me when I guarantee you that gets put in the works. That will be in the works at some point. Oh, come on. Or did I, or maybe I do know some kind of parts of this game. Maybe I know how to play a little bit and know what club I was hitting there because I knew it would bounce off right. Maybe I've hit shots like that before. I mean, that's par right there. That was clean. Nothing better. Nothing. That was a clean round. So we got to wait for when we get a good setup on it. Let's take a look at the event one or two more times. What? All right, I got to look at fantasy, right? Oh, same moisture level. That is correct. Did I catch him in fantasy yet? Come on. You got to tell me we did. Oh, shit! Woo! Well, we made up the difference. We made it up. We've got it. That's close, though, man. Woo. I'm up 99.9. Yeah. I was down 99 to... he had 99.02, and I had like 60. But I had Hertz, I had Goddard, I have Elliott, and I have Eagles D going. So we're in a good spot. We took the lead just on that last catch. Thank God. What do we have to play otherwise? No. Well, I get that on things that don't drive profit, but that is just free profit. It's got to be added. Now we get moisture and high def. That's the key. All right, let's take a look at the event again and see. Let's play this one like we're playing it. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm looking at fantasy. Nope, I'm logging into GoldenTeeTV. Oh no, am I checking fantasy? No, logging into GoldenTeeTV. Crazy. That was another talk we had, Caesar. We were having our talk about getting. I mean, how do we get more people to play the game? Well, I know when I was in that I spent a lot of time playing pool in the Army because. Yes, that is correct, John. It won't change over until the next month. And actually, I believe it's going to include all 6, not just. I think it's going to have 6 spots now for it. Oh, I didn't get it there. Okay, so we know our carry distance. Now we don't need you guys. We can just get our carry distance when we land. Yeah, I did play a lot, but all of our barracks had a pool table in it. Well, why don't all of the barracks have a GoldenTeeTV machine in it? I mean, we would be able to add. I mean, how many different barracks have it? How many different barracks are there? I have no idea. I mean, you got to think there's what? How many posts in America? 40? Let's say there are 40 barracks in each one. So you're looking at what? I mean, it's not that many machines. So let's see what our carry distance is. We have always been playing this club at about 150. I mean, about 350. With a 9 in the face, 350, that's about right. Perfect. That is the number. I'm so glad that we changed that too, right? That we're showing the carry distance instead of height. Height doesn't mean shit. Carry distance means a lot. Wow, apparently people don't like that hole, guys. And if you saw how I did it, even a caveman can do it. Guys, it's weird too. I'm hitting the ball straight when I want to now. For the last couple of days, it's been kind of veering right on me, but it's because I'm breaking it in. Now, when I have a new trackball, guys, I get a little bit more meticulous with it. I don't fuck with the ball before I put it in, right? I put it right on the box in the machine. Yeah, we could, but we already have them. They haven't changed. But we will do it. We will do it. We didn't need to do testing yet. We'll get some testing done this week. But it is nice to be able to have it there. Yeah, but not even make a killing. I basically said we work out something to give them to the machines for free. Now, they're not interested in giving away shit for free too much. And I can understand that. Oh, God, that's not good. Oh, it's really good. Oh! I managed to hit the one flat part up there. That's awesome. We're having good luck, man. PGA. I think I've got the new kinsquirk.exe. It's been installed for the mouthquirk.exe nowadays. Oh, God, that's ugly. All right, we're going to try to... We're going to hang it... No, I don't like the... This is ugly. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Ah, too hot. Too hot. And those distances I'm having a problem with so far, but that's just a new trackball. I want to be with you. Oh, that was still... I mean, that run of holes that we had there, and then I just ruined it. I fell apart at the end of that game. I mean, dude, that's too long of a day. That was such a long day. I knew he had me before we even started because I was hurting. I'd been sitting down for roughly 3 hours straight waiting for a match, and then I have to come in and play the best player to ever touch a trackball and win best out of 5 twice. Or once. Beat him best out of 5. It wasn't happening, guys. It wasn't happening. I was not sharp by that point. I honestly think, too, part of that, yeah, that match was fantastic. We had a great match. But I think that before we played, I think before he even got to, we knew he was facing me. Later, Danny. Have a good one, bud. Before, we had a great commentary there. And Haas was kind of blackout drunk, and he was too busy trying to watch the Indians. But we had some great conversation there. We had a good... I mean, a battle of the minds there at GoldenTeeTV. I think that's also where I finally convinced him to drop the lob wedge from all of his bags. And really, as your skill improves, the lob wedge getting rid of is a great club to dump, to have another pin attacking club. And what Haas always said was, well, it's an insurance club. I need to have it. And I'm like, hey, Andy, if you have to use that club, chances are you've already fucked up your round. So what's the point of wasting a club with that? And eventually it comes to fruition like, yeah, you really are. You can't be missing those strokes. And you're never holding out with the lob wedge. You're there getting out of an obstacle. Safari A17, 18 in a blowout. Yeah. Yeah, I did not have it. Now, see, before playing PGA, I would have been worried that I'm flying this, and I haven't been having this shot fly like it does, although the max distance seemed to be almost exactly the same. So let's see. 117. No, see, that carried a long way. That's about what I expected. So as much as I said that the 9-wood might not be the same between the two, I'm actually going to retract that statement and say that the clubs are the same between the two. No, if he fumbles, I'm in trouble. If Hertz fumbles, that loses points. Does that mean I'm not in the lead anymore? No, we're still in the lead. Oh, good. That's fine. I don't care as long as it's not Hurts fumbling. If he fumbles, I'm in trouble. It wasn't Hurts that fumbled, though, was it? That was Gainwell. Good. And that's also good for me because I own a whole bunch of shares of Miles Sanders. So if Gainwell can get himself out of games, dude, that's fine. Wish right now I could use a genie or a wish to go back to... Yeah, I'm running him in like 5 out of 9 leagues, I think. Something like that. He was my targeted value quarterback. Oh. Like, I figured, like, with his running prowess, I didn't realize he was going to jump to be one of the best passers in the NFL, too. I mean, really, you're looking at him on a trajectory like Josh Allen did. You're looking at him on a trajectory like you're hoping that Fields goes on. Yo, he's been unbelievable this year. I think... Oh, God. Whoops. I think there's only one other person that's going to win more leagues than him, and I think that's Kenneth Walker right now. And Justin Fields. I think they both might win more leagues for people this year. To the day before I had a job, before I got paid. I've been getting this set up a lot, too. You're repping to stay relevant. And then, honestly, the other people that are going to win more league, and the other league changer is Jonathan Taylor, might have cost people more leagues. Well, I'm going to need another touchdown out of Hurts here. I see that one. I'm not quite sold on yet. 5 touchdowns in 3 games for Komet is not. It's not realistic, and that's really his value so far. He's not catching a ton of balls. No, you can't play Freaky Fridays. Nope. No. PGA, this is the same thing as what we had before, except it's a better machine, and you've got the TPC courses. No, you can't play Freaky Friday. That's commercials Freaky Friday, closest to the pin Freaky Friday. We'll have new game modes coming soon. Oh, giddy up. Well, I got Goddard as my main guy in a lot of these. My main tight end. I traded... Did A.J. Brown get hurt? Is that what I'm hearing? Did somebody say that? Yeah, I made a trade with Preston Johnson here earlier. I gave up A.J. Brown and got Kelsey. Well, yeah, and plus it's all credit, Caesar, so I'm going to win money on these that I can't do anything with. Left foot slide. I said that the fucking NFC is the best thing ever. Honestly, that is the game changer. That really is. It's a game changer. Okay, I finally just changed from Gold Tee up to Gold Tees now on non-prize play. All right, we're gonna play one more of these events and see what we get. I didn't see what I was doing there on how I did that. For the weekend. How are they running their 2-minute offense? They don't have Smith or AJ Brown. Did he get hurt? Did somebody answer that? I didn't see. I didn't see anything, no alerts about him getting hurt, but I don't have him in any leagues, so I might not be getting targeted alerts on him. Hi, Timmy. How you doing? Are we seeing you in a couple of weeks? Are we going to see you in Dallas? Mike, you were in there. Yeah, we did AJ Brown for Kelsey. That was... He had 2 tight ends, so it was... I mean, and I had an extra wide receiver. Okay, damn it. I was jumpy on that. Shit. Nice, nice. Okay, that was one of the sickest punts I've ever seen, dude. Wow, that's impressive. All right, we gotta try to make this. Ah, well, that's good that you're working. I guess, you know, I wish I was too busy at work to say no to a Golden Tee tournament. You're looking at it. I'm not too busy. I'm not too busy. But I am getting kind of broke, so... So we're going to be scheduling, I think we're going to do it this coming weekend, but I'm going to do an Ultimate Cycle where I'm playing all of these bad boys. We're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to do some money raising there. No, this was in the, I don't know, are you in the 200 too, Mike? No, this was in the 200 league. Hi, Josh. It's been, I was going broke. I'm one of the, I'll come up with something. Oh God, I don't know if I can handle that right now. And I should though, right? I don't know if my body would be able to make it that long. Especially now with the PGA, I've got an extra 9 courses plus Nord Allen. I mean, we're in the hundreds now. All right, we're going to show you guys the other. So when you don't want to deal with the roof on this, I don't want to deal with it here. So I'm going to jump up a couple clubs, and I'm going to put just a baby cut on this and catch the green. And I overcut it. Now I might get a good kick. Yep. Did I get BAH? I don't know what BAH is, but yes. Yeah, oh, am I getting... Yes, I am. I don't know what the acronym is, but I'm getting it. I think they said, I think it's an extra $1,300 a month or something like that for me. But it's going to go up even with the cost of living increases this year. And then I'll get a bunch of extra stuff that I'll sell too, so. I actually have my orientation coming up here in a couple of days. And then I can get all registered for classes. No, are you? Steve posted it recently. I hate to say it, I don't ever pay it. I mean, I typically gone to enough tournaments every year. I'm only going to be going to my 3rd tournament. And this is one of those years that it seems like it might have mattered, but I should be okay. Hit Alexa. Nice. I left it short. No, I got it there. Sweet. Ooh, I was thinking I needed 140 plus on that, but that's good. With a Tesla. Got a Tesla. Ooh. I will say this has reinvigorated me a bit. I was tired of seeing the stuttering gameplay, things like that, and I'm going to give them a lot more credit. where credit's due, because a lot of the stuff is them not being able to accomplish on the legacy machine. So it is now time, guys. If you can see, we're seeing no glitches whatsoever. It looks perfect. Even an older course like this, the rendering, the upscaler is doing a hell of a good job. This even looks way better than it does on legacy, doesn't it? So, guys, it is the time to switch over. It really is. If you have the means to do it, make it happen. This game ain't dying. This looks and plays better. I will say you won't have any issues with it. The bigger picture. So you're getting more free advertising here. Talk about family when family's all that we got. And now I'm going to be with me for the last ride. And I'll tell you all about it when we're a long way from where. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Not drivable. Where do we want to put this? Okay, so you guys, we don't have this set up very often. I just can't wait till they get to take off all the restrictions, that their development restrictions, because they can't make it work on the legacy. I will say, those of you with legacy machines right now, if you really are planning on holding on to that one, and you still want to do updates, I would make sure to start looking at getting the up-to-date hardware for the Nighthawk as well, because I have no doubt that we start limiting the crap versions that are out there for the Nighthawk. And when I mean that, like, there are still people with machines that were the old school GT4s. They're going to cut those things off. I'm telling you that right now. Where if you're not up to date on hardware, like, you're not going to be able to run an update, like getting rid of some of the old shit on it, so that they don't have the limitations graphically, processor speed wise, that they do right now. And guys, that's not me trying to tell you something sneakily. It's going to happen. Whether they've said it or not, it has to happen. It would be like telling you, look, you guys we're going to still make games on the PS4 and the PS5, but God damn it, IT's allowing the PS2 still to play the hardware. They're still allowing that hardware to be active. That shit ain't going to fly. So you're going to need to do some updates. If you need help with that, we got some great members of the community that will be able to get you the parts, and then people like myself that can help you walk through doing the upgrades to yourself. It's not hard. It's not really expensive, and you'll have a much better experience with the whole damn game. I mean, if Chris Anthony's still here, the last time I was at the bunker, dude, they had upgraded hardware, and I had to go on every machine. They were still running 720p, and it's stuff like that. Like, that won't be there anymore. 720p will not be available anymore. I'm gonna tell you that flat out. Now, see, like, that speed there, that is where I'm going to have the biggest issues with new trackballs. Where on a trackball that's broken in, I could say, you give me a 5 mile per hour range, and I will hit that ball in that 5 mile per hour range. On a new trackball, I'm a little jumpy. It's like a 15 mile per hour spread. So that'll come as the ball breaks in. That's going to be the biggest problems with new trackballs. I can always max out. It should read a max speed shot very easily, no matter what ball you're using. Freak, then you know. Seem here to do. It's going down for real. Bring it. Sorry, Louisville. Mr. Acehole. I gotcha, buddy. Alright, let's go. What do we want to play? One more. We got one more game in me tonight. And then we'll go back to watching football. What do we got for tonight? We're gonna get back to regular. I think I'll stream at 8 on Wednesday too. I like doing it during the day, but it seems like we got a good contingent of people that like to watch at night. So I'll just adjust my schedule around it. Unless you guys just want to start making, like, I mean, if everybody makes $5 donation every day. I'm here to see. Yeah, I couldn't. It's a division game, though. It's where you expect them to get their first loss. But that's a big one, though. So what do we want to play? Ah, you might. You should. All right, let's get one more. Game's over. We got one more game. Let's do it. We'll see what invites. We'll play one invite. Actually, let's do this. I got the Bad Beat game there that I just got. Someone just got. So I'll play that one right now. Actually, no. I want to wait for them to play it. That one cost me $50 if I lose, so. Caesar, no. Actually, I'm going to cut back on playing commercial more. Is really where I think I'll cut back. My first year of classes are more refresher. My first semester of classes are more refreshers. So it's not going to take me much. I'm pretty smart. I just don't remember everything from 20 years ago. So I just need to get myself clued back in. I mean, in computer science, there's a lot of math that I'm going to have to do and have to build on top of. So I don't want to be starting off where I remember stuff but don't remember it perfectly kind of things. Let's do this Black Hills Blowout. Here we go. Oops, baby. Baby. 5 seconds left. Let's see if they can pull something crazy out of their hat. Probably the bitch like oops a daisy. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be high enough. I didn't know how to get that one out of the heavy rough. They won by a lot. Wow, that was a bad play. Well tried. Well done, guys. Good game, Washington. Proud of those guys. Jesus. Oh, God. Did I leave that short? I did. Get up. Ah. These putts I haven't gotten quite... With a new ball, I don't have this precision. Hardware-wise, Fun Glow is going to be an interesting one. I like those boxes personally. Hardware-wise, I haven't seen one that's been really great hardware. But, I mean, if hardware is up to date for the most recent Nighthawk, I would actually price it higher than the other ones because you're going to find somebody that wants that. You said you're on 22. If hardware's good, I would say I'd be looking at 3,500 probably for it. Personal, something like that. But you got more of a niche machine. A lot of players won't buy it, but then you're going to find a couple that really want that one. So I'd go with that. If you want to sell it fast, then you're selling it based off of hardware, not the cabinet. And then you'd have to take significantly less. Well, Mike, I am now in good position in that with picking up Fields, dude. That saves me. My quarterback has been killing me, and Fields has saved me, dude. Yeah, see, shot like that. There's no way I would have left that short before. Oh, yeah. Now I'm on the original version. Any bank accounts? Bank accountants, count me in. All I do is win. No matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never get enough. No, you're welcome, random. Alright, we're going to just play it up there. I'm not going to... Fuck. Put your hands in the air, make them say there. You know serving me's a no-no. Okay, that's an issue, I think. Watch this, right? So, okay, I accidentally hit the options when wanting to put spin on. I don't have spin on the ball right now, right? Nothing. But when I hit return game with spin, okay, no, it didn't. So I must be hitting it twice. Good. Never mind. Phantom issue. Wasn't riding it right. No matter what, got money on my mind. I can never get enough. Everybody's hands go up. And they stay there. Yeah, that Fun Goal Machine random, I've always liked the look of those. They're not, the problem is that your aficionados don't want that because no one ever plays that. Well, I've been getting, I almost got blown out. I almost lost this week after being projected to win 120 to 80. And like every player in his lineup fucking put up career games. Luckily, Fields put up 40. You in the 80s. I don't know about Mike Williams, but it sounds like Chase is going to be back pretty soon. I mean, shit, San Diego. Oh, crap. I didn't cut that enough. Wow. Never get enough. Every time I step up in the building, everybody hands. Yeah, I don't. They don't even know when Keenan Allen's coming back. I'm impressed with Justin Herbert, how well he's still playing with, I mean, basically nobody. I know they got that. I know Palmer and that other guy, fucking, yeah, great. But they're still not top flight receivers like they had. Crack being sold. That's it, straight. Ah, see, there's my back. See what I'm talking about? I thought I hit that straight, but I sprayed it right. And I'm finding that a bit more on the new trackballs. It does, Frank. 17.4.1 should be the newest patch for Legacy. And I think a lot of people are having that issue. Not with the patch not taking, but it shouldn't be allowing Nord Allen on without the patch. Yeah, he was. Someone to love. Frank, and if you before you even ask, I have no way to make it come in quicker. I wish they would provide a downloadable link for the patches. They do not, where they probably should, just in case someone's having connection issues. The farthest download you can get, it's still 0.04. Yeah, I know, Adam. It's weird, right? It shouldn't be there. Like, that's a mistake. And that's the kind of thing that we're missing, why we were seeing, like, with that last week in the events, Weed M was shooting 24s on a par 3 course with no holeouts. Because he was on an older version. They're working that out and took the data that we gave. So they'll figure that one out soon. Oh, come on. Caesar, I agree. I definitely agree, but the parts to make the stand was one of the hardest things to get, from what my understanding. I don't know why. Don't tell me that came off. Nope, fringe good. Wow, the putt came out hot from there, though. Crazy. Well, it shouldn't reboot in-game, Frank, so you can play it, but it might be wrong, though, because when they update a lot of that stuff, you might have different graphics rendering than what it's expecting it to based off of the change in the patch. Like what we've seen when people play the new events with an old patch. Well, it goes from, it's 7,000 down to 5,300, so it's that much. I gotta say, personally, that's the biggest difference, is that's it. It's just lighting. It's lighting. I don't think there's much more of a difference, to be honest with you. There's no mount for the stands if you don't buy the stand with it to begin with. So it's overpriced for the deluxe, let's be honest. If you don't need the stand, there is no negative in going with the non-deluxe. And to be quite frank, I think you can install your own LEDs if you really wanted to do it. Down for California, yay. But if you've noticed, I'm already getting fine with the buttons. Even with my way that I keep resetting my shot all the time. So it's not that big of a deal. The touchscreen's not really in the way. There is something good about having the buttons all back this way so far. And we'll change the camera view here soon so that we can get everything seen. But like I said, I did all this without Richard King this time. It needs some cleanup work, but I sized some things a little differently. I had to dig in with it. I had to. Well, and a stand, too. The stand has a lot more to it, too. There's more lighting on the stand. But, I mean, yeah, basically. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming for money and alcohol. The life of a West Side player with coward style with a tall ball. Will we riot, not rally, to live and die in LA? We wearing chucks, not bellies. Lokes in khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but have caution, we can ride with other crews. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. See, I hate this. This is... Oh, it didn't catch... Okay, good. I'll walk with a 27 on that for my last game of the night. Guys, first night with PGA. What did y'all think? Everybody, it looks better. I think you guys have a better, easier time seeing it. I think it plays better. It's the same, if not better. I don't know. I currently like the models of the characters. He kind of does look like me. We need more gray in the beard. But we're going to call it a night for tonight. Chime in if you guys got any questions. If you need any help getting a hold of one, let me know. And we'll get you pointed in the right direction. Otherwise, everybody have a great rest of your night. No more undefeated football teams. So we got a new season ahead of us. We will talk to you guys all Wednesday. Trying to do it at night, but we'll see what happens there. Absolutely. We'll see you guys then. Thank you very much. And where's my mouse? Oh, I got a good big... I mean, I might actually just attach my keyboard to the top of the deck now. Actually, let me see something here. Yeah. Guys, the deck is big enough that I could mount my keyboard up there. So I don't have to look... Yeah. That's actually a good thing. Huh. Yeah, it's not bothering me at all. That's interesting. All right. But yeah, we will see you guys Wednesday. Have a good night. Peace.